Oh yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've done a proper YouTube video, hasn't it? Hey! Hi everybody! Hope you're all doing fantastic, looking good, feeling good, and being good in between. Welcome to the channel, I'm the Expert, and today we get to talk about 5 Twitch tips that I just hate hearing now. But before we go into detail about all of that, maybe, just maybe, you should consider following me on Twitch, and we should do all that jazz, because we get it out of the way then, don't we? Like, you're used to it by now with all these YouTube videos, that's how it works. So at the moment, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Currently, I am doing a run on Pokemon Shield, where I am playing with sheep only and raising money for Mind UK, a mental health charity based here in the UK. We're doing really good with that one. And on top of that, I will also be starting to play Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, the HD remaster, where we will be going through the entirety of the game with no demon fusing whatsoever. If you are a fan of those games, or if you just want to come on down and have a laugh with me and the Explosive Armada, please do. Links are all in the description below, and following is completely free, just like this video and everything else I do, because hey, I don't want to put content behind paywalls, that's just bad. Right, now there are some amazing tips and tricks out there for Twitch streamers. It doesn't matter whether you've been streaming for 10 years, whether you've been streaming for 1 month or so. It doesn't matter whether you've been doing this for aeons or not. These tips can be the very things that inspire you to try something new, to implement something new, and even revitalize that hope and dream that you have inside of going out there and putting on a live stream. I know, I've been included as well. I've followed tips from people that have millions of subscribers on YouTube, to advice from people that only have a few hundred, if that, followers on TikTok. There are some amazing ideas floating around it. It doesn't matter where they come from. Some of these ideas are brilliant, but other ideas and tips and tricks and whatnot are just... well, they may not get me that mad, but they're a little bit infuriating because you either hear them too much or they're a little bit spin-doctory. But that's why we're making this video. Without further ado, let's crack on. One quick disclaimer actually before we get going. Number 1, I'm not going to point the finger at anyone in particular during this video. If you have made any of these tips in the past, that's absolutely fine. Or if you're planning on doing videos talking about these tips and tricks, again, that's absolutely fine. You do you. I may not like them, but I'm not your target demographic. You do you. Number 2, this is all my opinion. This is not factual whatsoever. If you don't like what I have to say, that's absolutely fine. I'm not forcing you to like what I have to say whatsoever. I just want to put my 2 cents out there and make a YouTube video. Cut me a break. And number 3, I actually don't have a number 3. Right, let's finally go. Number 1, play this game to grow. Okay, I get it. You play a certain game, it's going to garner more growth than if you played other games. So for example, if you are thinking of streaming, or if you are currently streaming and you want to mix things up, you may be thinking to yourself, ooh, what if I started streaming League of Legends? Or Call of Duty Warzone, for example. Now, if you're not a big name streamer going into that already, with the viewership to already help you boost up those numbers a little bit, you're going to realize very fast that those games are not going to help you innately grow, because they are what I like to call oversaturated games. You may have actually heard that term a lot. But instead, you may be advised to try more niche titles with a good viewer to streamer ratio that, yes, in technical terms and statistical terms, will assist you on your growing. But this also ties together with another problem that I have, which is called speed growth. And speed growth on Twitch, I absolutely despise and do not recommend whatsoever. But I'm going to keep that mostly for its own separate video because I can go nuts on that. But in my personal opinion, when it comes to play this game to grow, if you want to follow that advice and statistically work on your streaming so that you're gaining the numbers and you're playing the numbers game, that's absolutely fine. But when it comes to streaming, not everyone is going to be playing the numbers game. There are a lot of people that just want to stream and have fun on games they enjoy playing. I'm one of these people. I only stream games I enjoy playing, and if I put extra rule sets on myself, it's because I want to test myself or have an extra laugh going into a game I already know quite a bit about and mixing things up a little bit. Don't feel like you have to stream X game to get X where. It is not about the growth, it is about the journey. Do it for you and the people will come. If you're enjoying your stream, having a laugh, and enjoying yourself and interacting and having a good time, things will naturally develop. You will get a much more natural community growth and a much better feeling inside of yourself. Well, if you focus on the numbers, you may drop off the radar very quick. I've seen it happen multiple amounts of times with people that try to play by the numbers and then after a month or so, they just dip out of live streaming completely and realize it's not for them. Number 2, your address in the banned chat terms. Oh, please, just whatever you do me a massive favor. Do not follow this advice. It is terrible advice. So this stems off from a TikTok video and a couple of TikTok videos for that fact that I have seen with people saying, oh, just put your address in the banned terms and then when people type it, they can't get your address details. In theory, it makes sense, right? Defend your personal information by putting your personal information in the banned terms so that it does not show up on your chat. I understand it makes sense. But guess what? As much as it makes sense, you're actively giving these people all the information they need. Because think about it, if someone manages to gain access to your details, puts it in chat as if to go, is this your correct details? And then it flags up as a banned term for them and they get either timed out or their message gets deleted or even worse, they get banned from it. What are they going to think? They're going to think, oh god, their information's correct. Good. And start potentially using it in malicious manners. Not to say everyone will, but the opportunity to use it maliciously is all there. And that is a huge danger zone. Whatever you do, do not put any personal information in your banned terms, in your stream whatsoever. What I highly suggest instead is that if any rhetoric of that sort is happening in your chat, manage it on a one-to-one level or team up with your mods to make sure the things are quelled as soon as humanly possible. Number 3, joining Discord communities for growth. Now every time I see one of these videos, TikToks or etc. with a creator or streamer that simply says,
hey guys, if you want to grow fast on this platform, there's only one way to do it. I've got all the tips and tricks to show you how you can go from 0 to 10,000 people in a month. Yes, 1 month. All you need to do is come over to my Discord and I will give you all that information.
And then here's the trick. You go to the Discord server to try and find the information. The information might be readily available there. It might not be readily available there. It may only be available there if you're an active Discord member for so many months, so many years, so many. So they are trying to spin doctor you into becoming a part of their Discord community and then most likely being pinged out of your mind with all their live stream notifications just so that you tune into them and support them and build up their numbers whilst your numbers are lucky to be boosted at all. And even then, you shouldn't be thinking of boosting your numbers. You should be thinking of growing your community, growing your brand, growing your personality, putting you out there and not just getting the instant gratification of, oh, here's 10,000 followers. Oh, here's your sponsorship deals. Oh, here's everything you've ever wanted. And then you make the content and realize that everyone's just followed you for the worst reasons known to mankind. These kinds of followers are not the best followers to have, and these Discord communities, even though there are some brilliant Discord communities out there that are like this, that do support streamers of any and all levels, that I highly recommend, there are some out there that are just not good enough and that are just doing this to build up numbers. I would say dive into it if you want to, have a look and feel, but if it doesn't work out for you, just get out. It's not a problem. It's happened to me. I've joined these communities and I've tried interacting with people and it just doesn't work. I get blanked, I get ignored, my questions get quelled by all these people saying just quit, just give up, just play Call of Duty. Literally, I've had people say to me, just quit and play Fortnite and Call of Duty. That's not good advice, that's bullshit. I'm just saying. Number 4, branding. Now, there are some amazing tips out there when it comes to branding, and branding on Twitch is extremely important, especially if you're looking at a long-term goal, because with the right brand, you are going to be putting yourself in the right position for a lot of things, be that more views, more watch time, more sponsorship deals. Everything could fall on your lap if you have the brand to back it up. And one aspect of your brand is your image. Now, bearing in mind, branding is a large term that covers a lot of things. You can have an image that represents you, but you have to represent your brand in the end of the day. So your brand is you, not the image. But I'm also targeting the images in this case because it just seems as if when everyone gives out tips about branding and being unique, they all seem to have the exact same look and logo as everyone else. You've probably seen it. You've probably seen thousands, if not tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of Twitch channels, all that have a simple shield design with a character or animal in the middle of it. Sometimes they're holding a controller, sometimes they're holding a weapon, sometimes they're just going, "Aah!" And then they just have the name of their Twitch channel underneath it, maybe in a fancy banner, maybe not in a fancy banner, and there you go. That's their Twitch logo. I'm sorry, that is crap branding and immediately turns me off of your channel. I'm very, very sorry. Especially now that I'm streaming a lot more and I'm always looking at more and new interesting people to follow, watch, and especially raid at the end of my streams. Seeing a logo like that immediately turns me off because it gives me bad preconceptions. Because a lot of people that have those logos spend time making them. Do not get me wrong, as much as they all look alike, they spend time making them or they spend money getting other people to make them for them, and then when we go live on Twitch, that branding is really high def, really high detail, and then their content is really subpar, and the streamer personality is not there, and you're not winning me and enticing me and getting me. Having something a little bit more unique stands out and screams at someone a lot more. So if you do decide to do this shield design like everyone else has, do it, by all means do it. But do me a favor, take that idea and twist it to make something new. Twist it and make it something for yourself. I can't help but think I've got that from someone else.
The yoink and twist, baby. What everybody else is doing.
Nope, it's gone. And last but not least, number 5, chat/stream etiquette. Now, there have been a lot of videos out there of people talking about this is how you should behave on stream, this is how you should behave if you are a viewer, a chatter, a modder, etc. And don't get me wrong, a lot of these are very good. Very, very good advice. But there's a lot of advice out there that don't seem to feel like advice and seem to be more along the lines of,
you must follow these rules. You must follow my guidance, or else you will be plunged to the deepest pits of hell known to mankind. And you will never become the streamer that I know you will potentially become, or the viewer that could give me all the subs and all the money known to mankind. Please follow my rules, or else I will put you in horny jail.
Those are the tips that I don't enjoy. Those tips need to stop, and you need to realize a couple of things. If you're a streamer and you're trying to have your own etiquette on live stream, here is a big tip for you. Well, this also caters to chat guys as well. Be freaking nice! If you're a good human being, that translates into your chat and translates into the messages you're trying to bring across. If you're a nice person on stream, or if you're a nice person in the chat, chances are you're going to be received a lot better, welcomed a lot better, and you're going to get a lot more people involved. If you're going to be on stream calling everyone assholes and saying every name under the sun, belittling females, belittling this gender, that gender, whatever, you're probably not going to last that long, and it's very, very bad. But that can work for either chat or live streamers. If you're a person in chat and you genuinely feel as if there is someone in chat or a topic being brought up in chat that you don't agree with, you may think it's offensive, you may not like it, please do not feel threatened. Bring it up with a mod or bring it up with the streamer themselves and they can address it with you or look into it to see whether it does need attention or not. A good streamer listens and reads to their chatters, the people that help them grow. Because if they get upset, if they get angry, or if they get concerned, and then they decide to leave because they feel as if it's an unsafe environment, you could have done something as a mod. You could have done something as a streamer to save that from happening. If you're just completely ignoring them and then just going about your day playing your game or saying what you're saying, it could really turn out bad. So please, yes, it's good to have a firm, strict code of conduct on your stream, but not everyone is going to have the same conduct as everyone else. The best way and the best advice I can advise if you're trying to find someone new on Twitch, go to their About section and see if they have a chat rules section. If they do not have a chat rules section, maybe even ask the streamer themselves. Are there things that you do like to promote on your chat, and are there things you don't like to promote on your chat? So then you can identify and realize, is this stream for you? Is this stream going to be talking about things you know you're going to enjoy and also feel safe talking about? Or is the stream just going to talk about whatever the hell it wants, potentially offend you and thousands of other people, then end up on Twitter, get cancelled, and then their life goes under, and then they end up in jail, and then before you know it, it's just something I've seen a lot recently, and I think you've seen it too. Twitter opens your eyes to a lot, let's put it that way. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, those are 5 Twitch tips that I just genuinely don't like listening to anymore. But are there other tips that you don't like listening to? Or even better, are there tips that you do like listening to that you can give people right now in the comment section? Why don't you do it? Share any and all of your thoughts down in the comments, and while you're down there as well, if you have any thoughts on any other topics we can discuss or any other things you want me to bring up, such as games I'm interested in, streaming bits, etiquette, or any of that jazz, by all means leave it down in the comments below. Any and all ideas would be welcomed, because I'm generally trying to get back onto the YouTube bandwagon. I say trying, I'm really friggin' trying. It took me 24 hours to think of an idea of a video, and this is what came out of it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please enjoy it, please. If you did enjoy it, consider liking, subscribing, and all that fun jazz. All the links to my other social links down in the description below if you want to tune in, especially Twitch and Discord, which I've already said earlier. And with that all said, I look forward to seeing you guys again. Stay safe, stay awesome, but most importantly, stay explosive. I'll be seeing you guys next time.